Hello everybody, CW here. I got a little project here, and something that I do to a lot of molds, Lee molds specifically, because they don't come with it when they give me problems. Sometimes they don't ever give me a problem and I don't have to do it, but other times they do, and I need to do it. So what I'm talking about is putting a set screw in. The Lyman molds come with it. RCBS, Seiko, M&Ps, you know, Lack Millers, all the Arsenals and NOEs and Accurates. They all come with set screw lock screws on their screws, and it really is handy. Lee does a backwards thread on some of their molds, and it sometimes works and sometimes it don't. And this particular one, it's loosening up on me. So I'll get, you know, half a dozen casts, and then the sprue plate starts to get loose, and then I start getting high sprue cuts, and I don't like it. So we're going to take this mold apart, and we're going to drill and tap a hole and put a set screw in it. So let's start by taking the screw out. And this is backwards thread, so you're not looking at anything wrong. I'm screwing this in, but it's coming out because it's reverse threads. So we'll get this out of the way, set it aside, and the mold's not in great shape there. You can see how it's really galled, but it's a good casting mold, so it's worth putting some time in. So let's get it apart, and get it apart here. I don't know if I'm on screen or not, but all I've done is clamp the nut in my vise, and then I'm just backing off the bolt that holds the two halves of the mold together, because we'll just get rid of half of the mold, because it's we don't need both sides, we just need this side. So we'll put everything back and set it aside so we don't lose any parts or have stuff in our way. So all we need is this. So what we're going to do here, we're going to drill a hole right in there and intersect this hole, and drill and tap it, and then put a set screw in it. So let's let me get this all set up here. And we'll come back. Stand by. Okay, I have indicated where the hole comes through this way, and I've got it set up here on the table for the drill press to drill the hole. I got my little light on It's aluminum, so it drills very easily without any problem at all. Now we're through. The hole. Make a little bit of room for our tap, because we're using a standard a standard tap that's got a lead in it, and we want to make sure that it's going to be enough to get a good thread. So now we'll open this back up, put our vise in our vise, just because it's easier for me to work with, and I'll get you repositioned. Stand by. All right, I'm going to do this one just freehand because it's just aluminum and it should go just fine. I still like to break the chip. Start it in, get a chip to curl, and then break it off. Aluminum can be bad. It's very easy to tap, but it can be really bad because it likes to gall. Raise a chip, break it off. It falls into the flutes of the tap. Maybe we'll use a little WD-40 here. A little bit of lube. And I don't have an Allen wrench. I don't have a grub screw like I want. So I'm going to use a regular Allen bolt. And just keep this clean. Actually, I'm going to loosen this and then raise it back up so that my hole is clear. So the chips can get blown out when I blow in this hole. And they'll come out this way. Give them a place to go. All right, let's see what we've got here for depth. I want to make sure that we're not going to have any problem. As you get the tip in there so far, you don't know if you're still cutting threads or if you're into the bottom of the tap and you're about to break it off. Steel, you can usually tell because it's a dead stop. You know, it'll stop. But with aluminum, you've got a lot softer metal. So I'm just going to look in the hole here, and we're not even here in the hole yet. Downward pressure all the time. We don't want to strip the threads. It is only aluminum. All right, we are into the hole. And we got full depth. You gotta be careful because that's backwards threads. So I don't have a backwards tap, or reverse tap, so we want to be careful we don't cause any problems. All right. So our screw is going to go in. Yep. Nice. Now, as long as our other screw here doesn't give us any problems, we're good. We just tapped a hole. Let me make sure I'm in screen here. I know I'm zoomed way in, so hopefully it's not a focus problem. There's our hole, and there's the hole for the sprue plate screw. Let me back you out. Stand by. All right, I got you all backed out. So let's get set up here, taken down. Get WD-40 off our vise. Not that it's going to hurt anything, but oh, I got a little bit of schmutz down in there. Take care of your tools, they'll take care of you. All right. So that looks pretty good. As long as it threads in. That's the key, right? As long as it threads in. And hopefully yes, it goes in without a problem. Now, how tight do you want it? Because it's going to get tighter. Then you got to be careful, because you can overpower these pretty easily, because you're only talking about aluminum and you're talking about steel threads, so you can overpower them pretty easily. I'm just using my vise as a wrench. All right, as simple as that. Simple as that. I should cut that off. Actually, let's do that. We can cut that off really easy. Let's cut this off and make it a little bit nicer size. I keep a Dremel over here all set up. Oh, there's a screw. I can see how much we need here. Level that off a little bit. It's going to be hot. I don't think it's going to be too hot. Thread it right into our hole. Now it won't stick out as far. I gotta find an Allen wrench for that size. There we go. Now we can enjoy our mold again with a locked screw. Just as simple as that. All right, everybody, that's it. Hope you found it informative. Hope you figured out that it's something that you can do yourselves with just a little bit of tools. The drill press makes it nice, but you don't have to have it. You can do it with a regular drill motor. The vise really makes it easier. And there you go. God bless everybody. CW out. I'll come back here and let's put this mold back together. because we can tune this up a little bit. And I didn't show you that. A little bit of tuning on the mold, because you can improve your mold just by making sure your handles are on there proper. And obviously, if you tighten this bolt all the way up till it stops, your mold doesn't work. So you want it loosened up just enough so that everything works, yet it's not just a little bit tight. You want it to come apart really nice, but you want it to be positive. Probably go just a little bit tighter than that. That's too tight, so that may be where I need it to be. Because it's loose right here, but as soon as I go back here, it's tight again. So you want to make sure that it's going to function the way you want it to. All right, we're going to leave it right there. Get rid of the end of that screw. There we go. I got to find an Allen wrench. I've been looking, I didn't find one. All right, everybody, that's really the end this time.